Hey, this will be a video chart on GDHI, Golden Dragon Holdings Incorporated. Did this one earlier in the week, and we've since had the pullback, but I want to get it updated here real quick since we've started to see some life back into it after this consolidation period here. So nothing groundbreaking, not going to be too long of a video, but nonetheless want to get things mapped out going into the weekend. So real quick, obviously we had the big move up, and then as would be expected, because obviously the whole point of the stock market is to make money, so we had some profit takers step in. And the reason I just call this profit taking and not dumping or not anything like that is simply because of these two volume bars here. Had this been dumping or had this been something extreme, we would have had much bigger volume bars and the price wouldn't have held up like it did. But the support level right here held up just fine and did a good job. And I know I talked about how this would be a decent area to possibly pick up some shares. So for the people that did end up buying some shares down in this area, congratulations today. You were nicely up in the green. But back to my main point, this was a healthy consolidation, very healthy pullback. And once again, I say that because when you look at volume, you can see nothing dramatic, nothing that would make you think that the company was diluting or that there was a big shareholder dumping shares. If any of that is going on, it's definitely going on in moderation, and they're doing it very responsibly. And I have no idea if that's even happening, but volume tells us that this was a healthy pullback. And now you can see with today's action, had an increase in volume again, and that has corresponded with a nice green candle. So overall, very nice day. Now, still work to be done, obviously. This was nice, but for the people that want to see, longer term results, still got a ways to go before break above 004 and make new highs, but you really can't complain about today. So going into the future, I think there's going to be two things that are going to possibly happen. One is going to be we're going to enter into a longer term channel and form kind of a longer term bullish flag pattern, meaning here is our flagpole, and we're going to form something possibly like this, where the price goes and now it's just going to kind of drift a little bit. As long as this happens, once again, on lower volume, that's no problem, and that's what you want to see. But in case that does happen, obviously the key is always going to be that these support levels hold and volume stays low. Now, if it doesn't hold and you get a big volume day down, then that pattern would be destroyed. I think the other thing that's going to happen is we're going to have a few days more of consolidation and then make another big move up through this part. From my experience in seeing charts like this, usually it's one of those two scenarios if they can survive the first big pullback. And this was a pullback. It survived it. It's healthy. So now we're going to either enter into, like I said, a longer term pattern formation of probably like a bull flag, bull pennant, or I could see it jump starting up again and breaking through 0.004. So, but of course I could be totally wrong and the price could just shoot straight up on Monday or go straight down. I don't know. But from the majority of charts I've seen, that's what seems to be the kind of common thread. This was the first test because some of these charts will go up like this, and then on this pullback they just crash right back down. But it's held, which is a good sign of strength. Volume was low. So I like the potential here, but we'll have to see kind of what route it wants to take. If it wants to consolidate here for a little longer time, get some sort of channel action going, or if it's had enough consolidation here and this is just the beginning of another big move up. So Monday and Tuesday should be pretty revealing on what path it wants to take, but until then, that's kind of what I'm seeing in the chart. All these green levels here are still supports. This is still a resistance. So until something really dramatic changes, no updates to be made. But overall, chart is looking good, and glad to see that it was able to hold up on this pullback. If there are any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. If you have not yet, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting good reviews. Goes over tips and tricks on how to use charts to make profits in the market. And with your subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things, from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. And best part is it's all free, so it's worth at least checking out. One more time, this was GDHI. Thanks for listening, and have a great weekend.